How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could predict the weather? Woodchucks, commonly known as groundhogs, are marmots, a type of rodent that is basically a large North American ground squirrel. These animals are humorously celebrated as weather forecasters every year in the US and Canada, with Groundhog Day observed annually on February 2nd. On this day, in several locations, a groundhog is summoned out of its burrow. Whether or not the animal sees its shadow determines how much longer winter will continue. This fun bit of forecasting folklore has ancient roots. During the Middle Ages, people believed that hibernating animals, including badgers, emerged on February 2nd. If the animals spotted their shadows, it meant 6 more weeks of winter would follow. If no shadows were sighted, spring was on the way. German immigrants brought this legend with them to Pennsylvania, which, since 1887, has become the epicenter of Groundhog Day. Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, holds the most popular Groundhog Day celebration each year, starring Groundhog Punxsutawney Phil. The date of Groundhog Day situates it roughly halfway between the winter solstice and the spring equinox, times of significant observations in many cultures, especially the Celts and Christians in the Middle Ages. The weather was hugely important, as farmers looked to the coming growing season and considered the future of their crops and animals. When this belief was brought to America, the original badger found a suitable substitute in the groundhog. Both are small, solitary, hibernating mammals. Neither is particularly good at weather forecasting, though. Records indicate that Punxsutawney Phil accurately predicts when spring will come less than 40% of the time. As for the nursery rhyme, one fish and wildlife technician, Richard Thomas, attempted to figure out the answer by measuring woodchuck burrows to see what volume of earth the animals displace while digging. Using an approximate weight of a cubic foot of soil, Thomas concluded that the answer to exactly how much wood a woodchuck can chuck is a whopping 700 pounds per day.